Welcome to another Ghouls on Film on Film.
I'm Scara.
And I'm Nosilla.
And we are here at the studio of Stephanie Pasikoff. She is an FX artist and she is going to teach us how to get gory.
And you know, Halloween is right around the corner, isn't it, Scara?
It really is.
And you know, you could do the same old thing. You could be sexy cat, sexy nurse,
sexy robot, even.
But why go for the same old thing? That's why we have our special guest, our disarming guest, if you will, with us today, the goddess of gore.
The macabre maven.
The makeup and special effects artist. Please welcome Stephanie Pasikoff. Hello. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hello. Thank you.
Today we're going to start out with a Halloween costume accessory that you can always use. It goes effortlessly from day into night.
You take it to the grave.
Take it all the way to the grave. And that, of course, is blood.
So the first stage to blood making is dark Caro corn syrup, and that's pretty much a universal base. So you're going to pour first that, and then you're going to add some red food coloring to give it a red tone, but this is going to be a little bit too translucent, so you want to make it a little more brown and a little more opaque, like real blood. So adding a little bit of Hershey's syrup will make it taste delicious and chocolatey and opaque. And then to thicken up a little bit more and taste even more chocolatey, you can add some cocoa powder. If you want to do a more brighter color blood, more cartoony just for artistic purposes, you can add flour or any sort of thickening agent. If you want to make it a little brighter and more yellow, then you can add some yellow food coloring to it.
So why would we want to make it brighter and more yellow? Talk a little bit about that.
If for artistic purposes, if you want to argentify your Halloween costume.
And why do we want to make it delicious?
I like to think at a party you could use it as kind of a dip for like a pretzel. That would be fun at like a Halloween
it's
party.
Absolutely edible, and would anybody like to?
I want to try.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Oh my god.
Ooh. Yeah.
Blood.
Delicious blood. I like to think that you can make your true blood dreams come true with this. You don't have to wait for a vampire to lick blood off of you. You might meet a nice,
nice guy who's not a vampire. There are nice guys out there who aren't vampires, ladies.
Why didn't you call me? I thought we had such a nice time at that Mexican restaurant. What happened?
I don't know. Hi, we're here with our model, Bloody Mary.
Hey ladies.
So Bloody Mary, what's going on with you?
Funny you should ask, because I'm going to Germany to study ballet.
Oh, Germany. That's where all the great ballerinas come from, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't mind if I do.
So, well, maybe we should get you prepared for this trip, right?
Okay, so the first step to this is to use a material such as a wax or a silicone or a latex. This is a two-part silicone that you can get. You can order it online. It's called Third Degree, or you can get it at a makeup shop if you have one in your area. But otherwise, you can get latex or wax at a Halloween store if you have one in your area. So the first thing is I'm mixing part A and part B, equal amounts together, and it takes 5 minutes to set up, so you only have 5 minutes working time. So I'm going to just mix it together, and then I'm going to paint it on with a spatula, just in a straight line. I'm going to blend out the edges so that it looks like it's part of her flesh. And then while it's setting up, I'm just going to go in with a sharp material and make a slit. I'm going to make a jagged slit. I'm going to mess it up because it's not going to be the most symmetrical slit. That's not how it would look and if somebody was slitting your throat. But I suppose depending on what the item is, what the throat is being slit with is whether or not it would be straight or jagged. Okay, so I have these paints, and now I'm going to start painting. So I'm just going to take this black. This is like Bob Ross. Just to make it look like kind of deep. I'm going to go in with a bluey tone as well. Might be kind of purpley. Okay, so typically in real life, an open wound would have a slight bruise just on the outer edges. I'm going to use this orange sponge, but you could also do it with brushes, just literally by like dabbing very, very lightly, and just to get this sort of pattern, this vein pattern. You could also use a brush and just mess up the bristles and just like lightly dab. So I'm just making this bruise, adding in a little bit of blue in the deeper areas for some broken capillaries. And this also makes the slit look very deep. It's just bringing the edges of the skin out more. It's making them pop. The next step here is I like to add a little bit of this mustard yellow color, which is a great color anytime you're doing something gory, and a lot of people don't realize it, but there's something about it that just makes everything pop. And then the last step is to add the blood.
So that's another Ghouls on film. And remember, what doesn't kill you
Makes the sequel.